recipe. Ooh, I should check into that. I did not realize that. Hello. The boy tense, ready to dart away if you approach any closer. I'm not going to hurt you. Are you hurt? He shakes his head and puffs up a little, as if trying to make himself look larger. Now I was really worried about. No, safe? Oh, right, this is the boy that's been living in the woods. He's okay. Boy relaxes just a little more and nods. This place, this woods, not good. Danger. Do you mean the infection? He furrows his brow and parts his lips, but before he can speak, his eyes widen in fear at something behind you. No! Sabina, you didn't. Thena, your flow signature disappeared. Shh, he's skittish. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy darts past you both and out the entrance. Sabina just opened up. Was that the boy you and Nao were searching for? Okay, cool. He's just afraid of adults. I feel as if I must have missed some important information in my tardiness. Come, let us quit this place before we continue our conversation. I mislike the heavy air here. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, hold on. You were supposed to find this? Wait, find what? Also, maybe he is. He does look like what's-her-face. And get me a thingy. I want them to be gold star though, so I can decorate with them. Nice bean burger. Yes, bean burger. There is not exactly a cleaner here, but it certainly feels fresher out of the caves. Yeah. Now what happened? Fill her in. You begin to recount everything that happened since leaving Sabira at the stables, but every time Tamala comes up, you seem to stumble on your words. I can't say anything bad about Tamala. I see. I must admit I'm surprised to hear that. Suppose she must treat you differently from how she treats everyone else. We can discuss Tamala later if you're feeling uncomfortable. You missed it entirely. If you entered the lair, your flow signature almost disappeared. That is when I became concerned and started looking for you. No wonder I was not able to sense the missing boy's signature in that mess of infection. There is some good news that came from all of this at least. The results came back from the lab while you were gone. They are back at the stables if you would want to meet me there. I think we have quite a bit to discuss. Before I forget, when that boy ran off, he dropped this. I think he intended for you to have it. It appears to be a rune stone of some kind. As neither Umbrians nor humans are subject to the Order's rules on flow, I see no reason to confiscate. Just be careful with it. Wait. Is that one of the rune stones I need? Yes! That's one of the rune stones I need! So now I only need 1,200. And I have 58. Or maybe he disengaged the lockdown. I don't know. He could have possibly. The boy doesn't speak normally, which gives me the inclination he has been on his own for quite some time. And if he's been on his own for quite some time, he's going to be more, I don't want to say crafty, but I can't come up with the right word. So it's possible that he would have been able to figure that out on his own. But the question then becomes, why would he disengage it? So, yeah. I need to go do a thingy thing. Alright, where am I and where is the local board? Oh, this one's really high up. Oh, I need to hunt one of you. Dang it. Dang, those take a lot of hits. I really wanted the infected one. Alright, but now I know how to hunt those. Are you infected? Because, oh, yes, you are. I need infected thingies so I can get all the infected goop. And that gave me 9. I need one more. Damn it. Dang it, the one got in my way and I couldn't shoot the other. Got it. And that gives me the last of my whatever this stuff I need is. So now all I need is the essence. Lots and lots of essence. Alright, and to climb a tree. Climbing trees. Ooh, what are you? Give me an artifact. Dang it, I have one of those. Made it to the board. There we go. Pardon the burp. Usually that's my husband's job. Not that it's an actual job, but you know what I mean. Alright, hold on. Quests. Ah, crap. Alright, so let's go home real quick. Because I need more pallium, and apparently I put it all away. I wonder if it's the boy that disengaged the lockdown protocol because something is happening and the woods are getting worse. Like, Elderwood apparently hasn't always been that bad. It's always had stuff, but it's not been that bad, which makes me wonder if he saw it getting worse and wanted to fix it. That would make sense to me. But, again, that's just my guess. Oh, I need the fish. Let's water this real quick. Yep, I got the fish. I guess it's watered. And then I need pallium. I need 6 of those. Alright. I was just thinking, wow, this Trina has been way too burp free. Thank you for remedying that. My husband's at work, so he's not here to burp. I don't know why. Every dang time I stream, he burps. Like, it doesn't, and he doesn't mean to. Like, the worst part is he really actually isn't trying to, but every time. Elderwood got sick, so I guess the ancient humans decided to lock it away, and it just got worse. Yeah, I'm wondering if when I came out of the portal, it amplified the issues going on with the Elderwood, and that kid started doing things to try and fix it because that's where he lives for some reason. And his answer was to override the protocols to see if he could get a fix in there. That would make a lot of sense. But again, speculation. Alright, my dude. Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh, I should have tried to make the board. Him and Tamala. Well, I'm intrigued by the curse Tamala's got going on. I don't know if it's her curse or someone else's. And I want to know who the kid belongs to. Because both of those, I think, does play an important part in the entirety of the storyline. But I don't know how much of that information we will get to find out. Stables board. All right. And he returned to Einar and returned to Eloisa and talked to... Oh, geez, I have a lot of these. Oh, I can place this on my housing plot? Oh, I finally get my own stable board? Oh my god, that makes me so happy. I've been saying they need to let us do it. Hello, no, you are my new best friend. I came by to see if I could help you finish your stable sign, but you already finished it. I can't keep up with you, Thena. Why is this so quiet? It's not a competition. Thanks, but if it was, I'd lose to you graciously. Aw, too bad my farm chores won't do themselves. Anyways, I better get going for now. I'll send up Buttercup so she knows where to find you. See you in town, Thena. Who's Buttercup? I have questions about... You know what? I don't have questions. Kilima Village. I'm gonna go see about visiting Einar. I got mine just outside my build area for funsies. How'd you do that? Wait, do you know how to do the glitches? Because I have a pot I'm trying to put on my stove, and I can't get the glitch to work. To make it float so I can put it on the stove. It's very annoying. And I've looked up glitches, and I keep trying to do them, and they're just not working. Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. I'm worried they patched it, which is why I won't touch anything I've already got set up. It would be really sad if they patched it, though. That's for sure. I need to do that. I was going to put the board outside my area, but since I don't know how, I didn't. love how glitchable it is, though. Oh, excuse me. I think... Was it just me, or did you all see two Einars there for a second? I find that even the briefest of conversations with you brings me closer to the oneness. Okay, here's your fish. The fish is not mine, but yours, but its own unique, or yours, but its own unique being. And this one is very unique. Yes, I love you. I know, you are my favorite. Allow me to observe its behavior for a moment, then I will be able to create an appealing fly. Yes, I believe I have observed enough. If the woodland alchemist's dedication is correct, then the fly with a small orb containing infected essence should attract even the most picky of Elderwood friends. I've made the first one for you and provided a recipe so you may create more if you have such a need. Now please keep your brain wrinkles active and alert if you are returning to the oldest wood so that you may return safely. I love... Absolutely, darling. I love the brain wrinkles. Maybe there are two Einars. I would love a second Einar. Einar is awesome. Did you see old pleasant sound making cube in my cave? You mean the music box? The box was made by my creator, but it recently has expired. I wish to unexpire it, but it needs a source of flow to reawaken. I want to help. How do I help? The flow is difficult to explain. I don't need you to explain that. I know what flow is, sweetheart. Majority fear flow, while your kind once devoured it. Best to understand flow by finding a being who is of flow. All beings of flow emit a gentle light source. Best to find a being like that. Okay. Yeah, bye. Wait, I can turn that quest in already? Okay, let's talk to you again. The froggy bucket? Oh yeah, I forgot about it. It stands to reasons we would cross paths. Does this worm have flow? She does not have flow. She is of flow. I see you still have much to learn about flow. Perhaps you should see what happens when a being not of flow consumes a being of flow. Use that worm as bait, and you will see what I mean. Okay. Oh, that can go in my thingy. I need to buy some food for my character. Do my housing plot! If you have 2 store floors, you can build outside the build 2 stone floors. Oh, wait, is that how we managed to do that? So, hold on. Once I load into my plot, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We accidentally built, my husband and I play, and we accidentally built outside the plot, and we just haven't bothered fixing it. You see these boxes? These boxes are actually located in this little shelf we made. And then they just poof out there. And we didn't know why. We haven't done much about it. We're just like, well, that's a thing now. And call it good. Oh, you need... Who needs... Sarnic noodle soup. Okay, good. Here we go. Fishy stew is next. Alright, hold on. Wish I had my crafting table suddenly pop outside the building limit when it was on the wood floor pieces. I think they're just glitchy. Yeah, I have no idea. That was the first step into glitching things, and we didn't even mean to do it. And then we looked up glitches and discovered all of this, which is why this is all here. It's so that I can remember how to do it. This is the right here is the teapot I'm trying to glitch, and then I also want to glitch that bowl right there. And then I made these lovely little benches because I absolutely love the color mixing. And this is my kitchen where I have some things glitched because I really like it. And everything on the walls is on the walls for weird reasons. Yeah. I need to learn how to do stairs and merge furniture. Okay, the stairs is actually pretty easy. So you put a wall. You put that shelf there. Then you put a pillar. And you just keep connecting pillars. And then you just move the shelf to on its side. And boom, you got stairs. So the stairs are super easy. Merging furniture, you need a bowl. You put the bowl on the piece of furniture. Which actually in here I have a crib. I love the little crib. I had to make one for the baba. See? There's a crib for the baba. And then you select all with the bowl as the primary select target. And it will allow you to move it inside other things. So it's super easy to do those two glitches. Do you know how to do the floating item glitch? Today I've become a parent of a parent. You became a grandparent? I didn't know you had kids. Okay. Oh, his gillyfin had eggs. Yes, you do. Oh. All right, that was a conversation and a half. Strange person. I have a bowl. Probably. Oh. So the way you put items on the stove or workstations is floating, and you use that like tile, but I haven't gotten it to work. Let me see. Hold on. All right, bowl. So what you do, you take this, move it to the side. Oh yeah. And the bowl is in slot 1, which is important. So you put this under. Okay. Then you pick it up. Put it up here, but don't click it into place. Pull out the item. Place it on. Then you pick the board up and go like, and place it again. And it's supposed to make the item float. Except it stopped working. So I don't know if their newest update caused them to patch that floating glitch. But it's very annoying because I'd like to put some of the items in other places. So yeah. All right. I don't know how many of those I need, so I'm just taking the pile. I'm on console, so I don't know if I can do the same thing. Oh, yeah, I do know some of the glitches work on PC, but not on console. I'm sorry. I don't know if the bowl one would work or not. I didn't actually pay attention to that. I'm sorry, sweet. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is number 10. All right. Now, I have an essence lure. I have food. Oh, I did not want this food either. I wanted to save that for when I'm fishing. Well, technically, I'm going to be fishing a lot, so I'll hold on to that for a moment. Let's see. There we go. Now, let's go back to Elderwood. I know where I'm going. Does not know where she's going. But that's pretty standard. I'm going to be a problem child and drink a second Mountain Dew. Because I'm a problem child. Sorry, kittens. Didn't mean to wake you. Oh, I think the kittens are going to the facility this weekend. I wonder if I'm getting more kittens. Oh my goodness. So the other day I had to have somebody come out and give feline parvo test. Yes, it has its own name. No, I don't remember what it is. Okay, I actually got to back up for this story. So, one of our stray cats, we feed stray cats. And one of the stray cats we've been trying to catch for months. I'm sorry, for 2 years. Because we're trying really, really hard to get it fixed before it has kittens. We did not win that competition. And so, it had 3 kittens. So we proceed to do what we could to domesticate the kittens. Oh, hold on. I made the most wonderful discovery. Unfortunately, I cannot share it, considering who might be listening in. I collected the ingredients for the amulet. And you avoided being overtaken by the shadows haunting the Elderwood? Wonderful! You'll want to bring these items to the Relic Forge. It's a crafting bench I've made some modifications to in order to unlock its mysterious potential. Now, and this is important, all at the exact moment you finish the craft, you must say the magical phrase, or who knows what might happen. What's the magical phrase? Oh, right. I need to tell you the phrase. Yeah, no kidding. It's Wiggly Whirl. Don't forget, Wiggly Whirl. You should probably really belt it too, just in case. I am game. All right. I have the recipes for these 3, so now I don't have to talk to her again to finish them when it's time. Alright, a mash bag. This is the one I want to make. Okay, so anyways, I had a kitten that, so our cat had kittens. And we're trying our best to get it, the kittens taken care of so that hopefully they can get a better life than she wound up with. And, in the process, I ended up working with an organization who helped us with the kittens, made sure they got vaccinated and dewormed, got mama and dad spayed, made sure mama got vaccinated and dewormed, which is awesome, and then released mom and dad because they are determined to be strays at this moment. Which I'm a little bummed. Mom was such a good mother. So I was really actually hoping she would decide to domesticate so she could foster other kittens. Because she was such a good mother. The only reason we caught her is because she was determined to check on our kittens, even though she knew it was a trap. Well, with that, I'm like, they picked up they picked up the 3 kittens, and they got adopted within 24 hours of showing up at the Humane Society. So that's super awesome. I'm so excited about that because, yay, the kittens have permanent homes. And I want them to have permanent homes. So then they're like, well, we really, really, really desperately need someone to foster these 5 kittens so the lady can try and catch them. And I'm like, well, fine. She only managed to catch one, and that was Fireworks and Firecracker. And Firecracker had been with me, and then Firecracker went to the facility, and the lady's like, I've got 3 more kittens for you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, 4 more. And so now we have 4 more. My first 3 kittens were named Hal, Sophie, and Markle from House Moving Castle. Firecracker got named Firecracker because she was a firecracker. Absolutely beautiful, but definitely don't handle wrong. And then these ones are called Dingbat and Senseless. They've earned their names. Shiloh and Diamond. And all 8 kittens are completely black. And the funniest thing is, the lady who came and picked up the first set of 3 kittens that we had on our own, I handed her all the supplies we had bought for the kittens, and I'm like, we're not going to be doing this again, so I don't need this stuff. And she's like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, I'm not going to be fostering more kittens. She's the one that came back and tested the kittens for me to make sure they were not having parvo, feline parvo. And she's like, oh, you're not fostering more kittens, huh? And I'm like, yeah. It was hilarious. So yeah, that's the story of I got laughed at by a lady. Oh, hi. Oh, I found the first one. As you head towards the dock, your eyes are drawn to something slimy and bubbling on the surface of the water. It appears an Agapu has left slime trails all around the area. The offending creature is nowhere to be seen. Your eyes catch a glimpse of something floating on the surface. Perhaps you can pull it out? Okay. I'm supposed to pull what out? Oh, that? Tattered note. Okay, I'm covered in slime and found a tattered note. Slime time. Oh, great. I have a locket? Aw, why would I sell it? That needs to go back to its people. Time to read. I've looked everywhere for the slime core, but my efforts have all come to naught. My hair has congealed into a single clump. My shoes are ruined and my reputation is in tatters. The Agapu have defeated me. They guard the core jealously. I'll have to buy one for my thesis, but who can afford that? The outrageous cost. Sorry, what? I wasn't prepared for that quest. I don't want to. No. Search pile of slime for the core. Why do you have 20 lockets? I can't say much. I have 5 of the torches from Sifu, so. But I stand by. Why do you have 20 lockets? I can't figure out where the last platypi clue is. Found nothing in there. Do I have to go to the one at the base in order to find it? goes. Why am I on a rock? I'm so bad at this. Oh, I forgot you can land in those trees. Oh, that's the specialty one. Ah, dang. Because apparently Sifu's wife lost like 1 million of them, and there are lizards. And the lizards are them all. Ate them all? That frog was glitched. Like hardcore glitched. Ooh. How do I loot that thing? Okay, I don't get that part. Hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, where am I and where am I going? I guess I should go back to the main area. But I really want to get more essence. Yeah. Oh my god. 27 essence out of that one. Nice. Alright. I'm just going to head north and just wander around for a bit. Oh, I probably need to look at the slime in the... Hi, good morning. You're alright. That is unfair level of glitching. Oh, I got it! Oh my god, I got it, I got it, I got it! Oh, that is so cool! And I got a trophy. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Alright, hold on. Probably glitches, but if you can chop down infected trees, you should be able to collect those. I almost never get plushies from hunting animals. Yeah, I think I have gotten one plushie, but my husband has done hunting groups with me, and he's gotten, I think, 3. Like, I don't know what it is, but whenever he does it is when I finally get one. He is so freaking lucky. Like, painfully freaking lucky. Oh, I died. Let's go fishing. So here's a fun tidbit. There is actually luck factors assigned in games. So when you create a character, you have a certain factor that tells you how lucky your character is. And it can be between 1 and 10, but usually it's kept between about 3 and 7. Okay? I had a friend who was friends with a dev in one of the games we played and checked the luck factor. My luck factor in the game was a 2. We weren't supposed to go that low. His was an 8. Yeah, it was wild because we always wondered why no matter what I did, I was so unlucky. So, yeah. I think it's nice to know that that's how it works, and it's also nice to know it's not me. Alright. Mine must be like a 2. I'm with you. I don't know what my one in Palia is. I don't know anyone who can look into that, and I don't really care. But my husband's luck factor in this game is definitely a lot higher than mine. However, anytime he goes, if we're in a group, I end up getting benefits too. That's why I always group up with him whenever we do event stuff. And that's one of the things, if you can find somebody who's lucky, grouping up with them is a really good way. Those are pretty fish. Mossy fin looks like a beta too. A fancy tail, actually, not a beta. If you group up with somebody who is lucky, you actually do get a touch of their luck because of how Palia's loot system works. Hold on. I will read your message in a minute. So it is rigged when I don't get the plush. Kinda, yeah. That's actually why playing in large groups helps. Because everybody gets the same reward regardless. So if one person is lucky and can get the reward, it actually helps everybody else get it too. I'm gonna miss you, aren't I? Got it. I didn't think I was gonna capture that one. Okay. Who are you? Why are you two out here?
It's a great day for farming.
Okay. That's interesting. I love you. And no matter how sleepy you get, I'll tell you I love you forever, my sweet. I don't know where I am. I love you. I always will too, 'cause I've got you, my boo. I'm always making up songs. Actually, the funny thing is on Twitch, you get like viewer points or whatever for watching streamers, and you can redeem them. And one of the redeemables I set up was get me to make up a song. Can I go in there? Why does it look like it's underwater? I want to go in there. Screw my soul. I can handle the sadness. It's just like really bad depression. It'll be fine. Oh, I am so sorry. Excuse me. Too much soda. This is where art would laugh at me. Justifiably. Oh, wait. There's something over... This is where art would laugh at me. Art jumps in. Well, alright. Thank you for proving my point, Art. That is why you are still one of my very favorite viewers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got this. I got this. And then I need to equip this one. Get on the stick. I caught it. Ancient koi. Oh, it's not a gold star? I wanted a gold star. My other hook disappeared. That's inconvenient. But I did get a lot of essence, and I need that, so... Ooh, I had to say hi to all my friends online. Wait, that's a new color. That's a new fish. Ooh. I found nothing. So with those lockets, can you return them to Sifu? Like, does she like that? Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. Now that brings me to another anatomy and physiology question. Okay. Hassan is Sifu's son. The question is, Sifu had a wife. So, did somebody else father Hassan? Or can two female Majari make a kid? And I don't think they're going to get that far into the lore, but I would like to know. Because I'm pretty sure Sifu is a woman. Now, I'm almost certain. But now that I mention it, I am starting to question myself. But I'm pretty sure Sifu is a woman. I think I'd actually be a little disappointed if she wasn't at this point. Because now I'm over here like, yeah, Sifu's a woman. Now there's my hook. Alright. Now, I've got fish and fish and fish. I'm going to have so much to do in my fishing room. Alright, let's see. There we go. Yeah, I wonder if they fixed these placards actually going on the wall. This one goes on the wall. Do they now go on the wall properly? Oh, they fixed that. I'm so happy about that. There we go. I am so glad they finally fixed that stupid issue with the did I manage to glitch that up there? There we go. I'm glad they finally fixed the issue with the these things. Gee. Flo. Well, I could see Flo working in mysterious ways. I personally, like, I'm not, I don't super care about it, but I would be slightly disappointed if it turns out Sifu is a man instead of a woman. I'm almost certain she is a woman, but I love the story between them. Eel Turnpike. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean up my fish room. Okay, Palia Beta, Mossy Fin, Tin Fin, Bronze Bluegill. Okay, so that one I don't have yet. And then this is a Cave Pesky. All right. Oh, I did the same thing with my conservatory. Oh my God, I love this as my conservatory. And then I've got my little guardian Maja who's going to protect everybody. And then I've put like fish together. So I've got to finish catching all the fish and bugs from the first two areas, then turn around and add in all the stuff from the third area. So I got a ways to go on that. Also, I missed your other comment because I was busy focusing on this for a second. Give me a second. All right. Who says babies are birds? They just poof into existence. You know what? I would love to see that. That would be amazing. We know the farm boys have a mom and a dad. And we know Najuma had a mom. And we know Hassan has two moms. And Najuma does also have a dad. So it's intriguing what's going on and trying to figure out all the rest of the details. Alright, how much? I have 200 essence. I only need 400 more for one amulet. Where am I going? Why am I always getting lost? Because I'm bad at this. That's why. Hello, all you lovelies watching me play Palia. Welcome to the party. I hope you're all having a good day. Feel free to chat. Feel free to not. And if you have any questions, ask away. I'd like to help. And if you play Palia, feel free to send me a friend request. I'll be like, sure. And then I'll be like, who are you? It'll be great. Okay, there's supposed to be slime over here. But there's no slime. Can I request that? No, there's no way I can request that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Does anybody need anything? Nope. Okay, bye. Let's say hi to all my friends online. Ooh! Hey, Boda. I do not know how to turn my caps off all the time, 'cause I do stupid stuff all the time. I'm a derpy, 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 derpy. Hello, I'm picking you up. You're mine now. Bye. Alright. Okay. I made the satch. Yes, I can tell there's something different about you already. Unfortunately, the mortal body can only contain so much power, so if you want any other relics, you'll need to pick one to equip at any moment in time. At least until the Palian government forces us all into the Galder bodies to become their immortal citizens. I've set up some warding spots near the forges where it should be safe to swap them out. Don't mind the smell of agapu slime too much. It works better than garlic. I question your sanity regularly. Alright. I did the same thing. Getting a lot of use from that sign. Oh my god, yes! I've been saying we need to have one in our plot for the longest time. I'm glad they finally put one. I'm trying to remember. Search piles of slime for goo. Yeah, okay. The slime is in here, but it's not in here. And I think that's the slime you said I had to actually search. Or somebody did. So where is it? Ooh, are you going to talk to me this time? Oh, wait, I finished that quest, I think. I think my slime quest is glitched. That's annoying. Happens a lot, though. Yeah, for the slime core. Are you able to provide me with some guidance of where exactly I'm supposed to look? So I can skip the looking everywhere part. Here are the materials I received from the order. There are lab results, a letter from the luminary himself, and what appears to be a diary recovered from the order mission. I've read them myself, but I'd appreciate your thoughts on them. Okay, bye. All the slime is at the docks. Okay, good to know. I'll go look there next then. Let's see. Diary time. A notice scrolled on the first page. Recovered from the incident site 62B. No survivors recorded. We are calling the mysterious smoke Echo based on our similar reports connected to other human ruins. Day 1. Set up camp with the clients today. Guess the order wants someone to guide the watchers through the ruins. Strange to see the order folk want anything to do with old human stuff. Usually see them putting up their little ropes trying to keep folks out. Still can't beat pay when it comes to the order, especially when no one else wanted to take the job. A lot of local folks claim the ruins are cursed, which is why they had to hire a hunter like me, someone who knew their way around a bow and ain't afraid of some shadows. Should be fine as long as no one's stupid. I ain't one for all that superstitious crap anyways. You messed up right there. Should be fine as long as someone's stupid is the key point. There's always someone that's stupid. Day 2 started real early today. The head watcher is some guy named Finney made a big fuss about early hools catching the worms. I swear I saw one of the other watchers roll their eyes. Got a feeling he ain't exactly a popular leader. He talked my ear off the whole way down to the ruins about his theories on the human disappearance. I asked him why it mattered, and he acted all shocked. Just don't see how some old dead people from before our time have anything to do with us. I tuned out the answer he gave. We made camp in the ruins. Some of the other members are acting nervous. The youngest one, Simu, says she heard voices in the shadows as we were traveling today. Didn't hear nothing myself. Suggested Finley they check on her later. Had nightmares last night. Same one I used to get. Had to watch him fall over and over again while I'm frozen. Tried to move or call for help or do anything, but it's like I'm not even in my body anymore. Heard some of the other expedition members mention bad dreams too. Think those stories are getting to everyone. The worst was Simu though. She had these dark shadows under her eyes, barely even reacted when I tried talking to her. Finney wrote it off as nerves. Apparently, it's her first mission since graduating. I'm not so sure though. She seems nervous but normal yesterday. Today it's like she's a different person entirely. We go further into the depths today, then set up final camp. Day 3 to day 6. Day 6, found some kind of locked door mechanism in the ruins. Spent the whole day solving the puzzle to unlock it, and all we found on the other side was an empty hallway and some purple smoke. Though, thought it might be poisonous gas from a booby trap, but it dissipated real quick. Day 7, Simu disappeared. Spent all day looking for her, but it was like she vanished without a trace. Tried bringing up with Finney, but he brushed it off. Seemed almost angry at me. Swear he snarled at me like some kind of Savadak. Tried to write it off as stress, but I ain't so sure anymore. Thinking soon as we find Simu, we might want to cut this thing short. Day 7, same damn nightmares. Why can't I move? Day 8, Finley says it's business as usual. We'll start trying to open the door in the hallway we unlocked. Doors in the hallway we unlocked. And if Simu shows up, then she shows up. He won't divert resources to look for. Some of the others tried to argue, and he nearly charged them with mutiny. Ain't my business anyways. Day 8. Ain't nothing behind any of the doors. Just more smoke. What's the point of hiring a hunter? Not like I can shoot the air. Nothing's been living here since the humans sealed it up. Day 9. The nightmares ain't stopping. Barely slept last night, so I just kept watch. Could have sworn I saw something sneaking around in the dark, but when I went to check it out, it was gone. Day 10. We found Simu. She was behind one of the sealed doors. No idea how she got in there, and she ain't saying anything. When we found her, she was shaking like a leaf, surrounded by the purple stuff. I told Finley we should cut the expedition short and get out of here, and he damn near pulled a sword on me. Ooh, they swore in the game. They swore. I didn't know they did that. Think I'll stay up and keep watch tonight near Simu's tent. The next few pages are damaged and almost completely unsalvageable. You flip to the next legible page. Trapped. Must have been Finley. He locked us in here. Says we're all infected. Can't see how he's the one changing. Damn paranoia's doomed us all. Gonna look for another way. It's here. This is where it's all been coming from. That smoke, that damn smoke. Close my eyes and all I see is purple and that thing. Finley was lying next to the pool as it swam under the surface, singing to it. Need to get out of here. Taking Simu with me. She took one look at the thing and just started shrieking. It ain't even leaving, but I'm not waiting for it to get hungry. That is the last page of the journal. There is a note attached to the back cover written in a different hand. This journal was discovered inside the painted ruins. No traces of the expedition were found despite extensive search. There are no known hallways or underground pools attached to the painted ruins. This is a relatively simple complex, believed to be a temple of to the Phoenix. The only proof that the missing expedition researched these ruins is this account. All members have been marked as missing in action. Okay. There are pages of introduction, methodology, data. You flip to the section that has been earmarked. Results. Preliminary material examination reveal physical differences between infected samples and control samples. Infected samples, a flora, emitted a purplish black vapor, even severed from its root system. The vapor persists until the biological tissue completely expired. Examination of its circulatory flow systems revealed trace amounts of substance X, echo. Infested samples of sample B fauna exhibited further deterioration and complete transmutation. The circulatory flow system was entirely overwritten by substance X. Physical changes were observed throughout the sample. Biological structures began to transform under further exposure to substance X. Experiment B paused. On the nature of flow and echo. It was noted while attempting to contain the infected samples that the standard flow-based containment spells used by the Order Protectors had an adverse effect on the infected samples. Infected sample A reacted by recoiling from the presence of flow. When fully contained in a flow shield, the sample shriveled up as if denied water or sunlight. Bombarding sample A with concentrated flow sufficiently burned infection from the biological structure, but that resulted in the termination of the specimen. Attempts to contain pure substance X essence via flow resulted in substance X presence diminishing and eventually dissipating. It appears that the higher the concentration of flow, the faster this dissipation process. Further experiments paused pending ethics committee approval. Yeah, fair, good. Decision. It is my belief that more advanced the cognitive and emotional capacity of the infected specimen, the higher the rate of substance X within its system. There was a marked increase in substance X between flora specimens and the varying fauna specimens, with insects containing the second lowest amount of substance X and the mammals containing the highest amount. Furthermore, the physical... What mammals? I caught frogs. Those aren't mammals. Those are amphibians. Anyways. What other... I don't think there were any mammals. It was bugs and frogs. But whatever. Furthermore, the physical changes became more extreme and more advanced as the sample and the longer rates of exposure. On the nocturne nature of substance X... Yeah, but I didn't catch any wolves for this. I only caught bugs, fish, and collected plants. And except, I actually think it was only the bugs and the plants. Unless she caught some wolves or something. On the nature of substance X, it appears to react to the presence of emotion or lack thereof. Coming into limited contact with the substance can induce an emotional state within subjects. Among the samples tested, fellow alchemists reported feeling rage, grief, and despair. I question everything. That's like my job in life. Very few people enjoy movies with me because I'm over here going, but wait, plot hole? Or, wait, like, one of the things that bothers the crap out of me, there is no bathroom on Star Trek Enterprise's, deck. There's no bathroom. There is the officer's office, like the captain's office, and that's it. Which means they have to go down an elevator to go to the restroom. If it's the deck where they spend most of their time, they ought to have a bathroom on the deck. But that's just me. Not on, but, there should be an off room that is one. You know, I just noticed those kind of things. Anyways, I question everything. Uh, it is currently unclear how the transference happens, nor what mechanism currently determines the exact emotional transferred. The following is purely conjecture at this point and must be taken as such. It is my belief that based on supplemental materials, Hunter's Diary, the deceptive substance amplifies the emotions the subject is exposed to it. Of subjects exposed to it. Moreover, it appears to have some sort of primitive reflex to seek out and attach to sources of emotion. This seeking behavior, if it can be called behavior, is influenced by the intensity of the emotion exhibited by the subject. When an artificial calm was induced in subjects via approved rune working, Substance X reduced into an inert state. This implies that emotional control and regulation could assist in rejecting Substance X influences. More data required. Which means the guy in charge was a rage dude and amplified, and the girl was a fear dude and amplified. Maybe people in the future don't need to use the bathroom. Maybe. No, because there are mentions of needing to go use the restroom in Star Trek, and they use it as an excuse to escape from various things. So, I don't know. The whole thing is, it's not a point anybody's going to actually bother to write into the story, but there are people like me who would go, but logistics, you know. I have attached the preliminary lab results and a diary recovered within blah, 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 blah. On a personal note, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is we find the source of this infection and stop it before it spreads further. If the substance, this echo, were to spread to major population centers, it could wreak havoc on our citizens. It attaches to emotion and twists them, turning anger to rage and sadness to despair. Remember your training. Shut off all emotions, practice your control, and stay level-headed. Conceal, don't feel. And keep an eye on that human you are working with. The whole thing stinks of human hubris, and I will not have our people suffer for their people's mistakes. You know what? That's probably actually accurate. So shut up! Alright, I don't feel like talking to you. I want to go find the slime stuff. So, to the slime dogs. Kiss the baby. Alright, so I've got to find all the piles of slime around here. And if I search a pile, it disappears. That's good to know. There's a pile. Yay, I found the slime. That was shockingly simple. I find a random slime pile and I'm like, okay, let's search it. Boom, it was the one I needed. I should talk to Tamla again for the world's greatest quests. Alright, I'm in. I'll go do this next and then I'll talk to her. Shiloh, you're just supposed to step on all your brothers and sisters. Gotta love the glitching. Run, 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 run! Run! Alright, so I gotta find Tamla. Oh, bring the cord to Tamla too. Wait. Nothing there yet. Alright, alright. How convenient. Yes. I guess I have to go back to the main area. Bahari Bay, I mean, to find her. I suspected you would show up. Well, yeah. I read the logs. Yes, your experience tells me as much. I wish the news were more pleasant. The infectious substance we are dealing with is, at its core, sentient negative emotions. The Echo has the ability to change the very makeup of biological structures, and it is all over the Elderwood. Apparently other places across Bahari Island as well. We'll take care of it. Ain't no big deal. Yes, we will. Failure is not an option. Based on the diary, the source of the echo is likely comes from an ancient human ruin. Have you seen anything that stood out to you as you explored the wood? Never. Yeah. The structures in the swamp. No. Oh, hi. Hi, sweet boy. Hi. Hi. How are you doing? No, nobody move. We're going to be very calm. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy from the cave emerges out of the shadows surrounding the stables. He stops moving as Sabina turns her gaze towards him. Don't look at him! I promise. I mean you no harm. Sabira lifts... I say her name differently every time. Sabira lifts her hand up in an appeasing gesture. After a moment, the boy reluctantly relaxes and comes closer. My name is Sabira. This is Stina. You are? Ulfe. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ulfe. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Ulfe tilts his head to the side, watching Sabira blankly. You clean Echo? We're trying, sweetheart. Something like that. I help. Forrest is sick. Do you know something that can help? Yes, this Echo. He gestures at the stable, then the woods beyond, and spreads his arms out wide. It's everywhere? Yes, everywhere. You waste time. Look everywhere. Do you know how to find where it's coming from? There is tree, Zidru tree, in village. I go there. He gestures, reaching out his hand, placing it in the nearest tree and closing his eyes. I find sick. You were saying that if we take you to the Zidru tree, you'd be able to find the source of the echo? Yes. Well, let's go right now. I imagine if it were that easy, you would have done it already. Yes, Ulfe? I try. I fall sick. I fall sick everywhere. Where is the Zidru tree? Come, follow. I would love to go deal with Tamala, but I'm sorry there is a little boy that I am supposed to be following right now, and I'm going to do that first. Because, hex, yes, to the following of the sweet little boy. Oh, yeah?